Hey guys, it's right here picking with Poppy. We're gonna do week 4 NFL picks, and just so you guys know, please like and subscribe to my channel. I won't be having our co-host Manny until next week, but I'll give you guys records for week 3. Manny actually bounced back. He got 8 wins, 6 losses. That's 57%. He did good, and me, I went down from last week. I won 5. Lost 9, that's 35%. So if you guys paid me, good job. You guys made that bling, bling, bling. Muchos billetes, billetes, billetes. You guys went with money. You made that money. So we're gonna go with the first game. It's gonna be at 6:30 a.m. for a Sunday game. That one's gonna be in Dubai, right? Ireland. That's gonna be at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. We got the Minnesota Vikings, their favorite, -2.5 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for me, I'm looking at both angles. What's the better team? Both same records, right? And I personally like the youth with um, Kevin O'Connell, the coach, and everything that he does. I mean, Mike Tomlin's a good coach, but I don't know. They're going to be trying to Ireland. It's going to be over there in Dubai. And I really don't know if that's going to be good. I'm looking right now at the injury reports right now, giving you guys like the latest update before I make my pick. But just like right now, I always say trust your gut. Even though JJ McCarthy is gonna be out, let's say he was out last week, and I'm guessing he's gonna be out this week. I like Carson Wentz, even though they'll bring pressure. I thought the Bengals could bring out that pressure, and I mean, I think that the offensive line is really good in the Vikings, and I'm just gonna go with Carson Wentz over this one. And looking at the injury report, the linebackers out for the um, Steelers. Hank Smith. So I'm gonna go. Let's take the Minnesota Vikings on this one. So -2.5. That's gonna be no problem issue. On to the next game. We got Los Angeles Chargers at New York Giants. Last week we did not talk about the Chargers and Broncos, but now we are gonna talk about them. Broncos, lost to the Chargers, and the Chargers are really good. They're undefeated in the AFC West. And I like that. They're on top of the AFC West. And we got the New York Giants. They're not doing too good. They're at 0-3. And I feel like Mr. Russell Wilson, he got benched. And now they're going to go with Mr. Hart, Joshua Hart from Ole Miss. So I really like the quarterback right here in the Chargers, Justin Herbert, and the whole offense. I mean, plus 6.5. It looks like it's a lot, but I really don't trust, the Giants. They have a lot of injuries, conscience, all these injuries. I know it's going to be New York, but I feel the Chargers are a better team in offense and defense. I really don't trust this freaking Giants offense now with Malik Neighbors is going to be questionable. Just give me the Chargers destroying this one. They should destroy by double digits, guys. So um, easy pick right here. Even though Joshua Hart's gonna start, I feel it's gonna be his first game. I don't see him winning this game, but he will win later on in the season. So on to the next game, the Panthers, Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young. They spanked the Falcons last week. I got that pick wrong, right? I went with the Falcons and the Panthers. They slapped me. And the Patriots, I went with them last week and they lost too. They're 5.5 favorite right here. And I really like Drake May. I've been telling you guys like before this season, I really like them. And I feel this is a game where they have to bounce back, right? Like Drake May is a better quarterback than Bryce Young. Something happened with the Falcons. I don't think these Panther teams are going to be that good, going to want it that much as the Patriots. So I'm going to have to go with the Patriots. I see the line -5.5. And I think this is the only way to go right here on this one, guys. -5.5 for the Patriots. And the whole world is betting on the Panthers. So I like that. We're taking the opposite side, -5.5 for the Patriots. And let's go on to the next game, right? Next game is the Eagles, Super Bowl champions, the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield Both teams are undefeated. You got Baker Mayfield and you got AJ Brown, which he helped this team last week come back to the Rams. So, like the Super Bowl champions, what's going on? We're gonna look at the injury reports. Um, I see the cornerback Jay Benson. He's gonna be out like red. And I'm looking. I'm like, whoa, could this be the injury that's gonna cost the Eagles the game? But they're fairly good. There's a lot of questionable in doubt. Mike Evans is in doubt. So I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles on this one because Mike Evans is down. They're gonna have the rookie. They're not gonna have a lot. The rookie Baker Mayfield's gonna have Ibuka. He's really doing good. 3 touchdowns in the season. He's really doing amazing. He's doing one-hand catches. But I just feel the Eagles are gonna win with Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, they're gonna do tush push. They're just gonna control. I mean, if there was more players not injured, I would have taken the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but I just feel like I gotta take the Fly Eagles fly on this game. On to the next one. I feel like I'm doing the 1 minute show. Going quick, talk about it, go straight to the point. The Commanders against the Atlanta Falcons. That one, last week, Jalen Daniels wasn't playing. He got hurt against the Falcons that weren't looking too good. Penix Jr. has to come back. Jalen Daniels, pardon about that, he's questionable. And I'm looking at the injury reports, questionable. A lot of even Terry McLaurin's questionable, but I think he'll play, right? I think he'll play. Jalen Daniels, I think he'll play. And then right line, offensive tackle, Wheatley Jr. is out. And other players are kind of like questionable. Steve Washington, concussion. So I don't know. The Penix has a lot of weapons. Drake London. He's got Robinson. He's got Kyle Pitts. Then he's got other weapons. He just got to connect, right? Will he bounce back? Will he not bounce back? Just because of that, I'm just going to have to go with the Washington Commanders. -1, too much questions with the Falcons. Prove me wrong, and I'm going to go with the Commanders on this one. Next game on, with Cleveland Browns. We saw what they did. They beat the Packers. One of the top teams in the division to win, claiming they want to win the Super Bowl, go to the Super Bowl, right? With Michael Parsons. Cleveland Browns with Joe Flacco. They're for real. They're playing the Lions at Detroit. They're just explosive offense. I think, the Browns defense slowed down the Lions. They do have a good defense. They slowed down the Packers. And I believe the Packers beat the Lions in the first game. So now it's like, okay, what am I going to take here? I'm really liking the defense. I mean, +10. I feel like it's going to be pardon the direction. I feel like it's going to be a close game, right? I'm here yawning in my own video. But I feel like it's going to be like a close game, but it's all right. It's my own show, right? Picking with Papi. It's right here at 8:15 p.m. right here doing this video Pacific time. And I'm going to put it out there as soon as possible on the content. But I feel that, it was a Super Bowl win for the Browns, and they might be like hungover. 10 points is a lot, but I just feel that the Lions are like back at their doing their offense, and I honestly think they're going to destroy the Browns. So I'll go with the Lions -10, even though it's a lot. I'm not trusting the Browns. I know they have a good defense, but I would rather trust the Lions than the Browns, even though they have Joe Flacco. On to the next game. Both of these teams is trash. Both of these teams is garbage. We got Cam Ward. I thought he was going to do good. He disappointed. +7.5 against CJ Stroud. One of them has to win, and this game's going to be in Houston. I think CJ Stroud is going to win. He has to win, and I'm going to go with the Houston Texans, right? Hopefully, Nick Chubb has a big game, and Collins and stuff like that, CJ Stroud. So just based on that, I'm going to go with the Texans, guys. Going to break this game down quick as possible. Probably one of the fastest NFL video you guys have seen. The Saints against the Buffalo Bills. Saints are garbage. Worst team in the NFL. I've said it before. I said it on their on my podcast. Check me out at Picking with Papi on Twitter, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe on my channel now, guys. If you guys want more content at this, giving you guys the best NFL insight thing. And I like the Bills Mafia. Gun in my head. minus 15.5. They're going to destroy the Saints. That's like, we're just betting against them, fading them 15.5. It's not a problem. So we're going to do that, and we're going to pick the Bills minus 15.5. We're not even going to question or think about this, right? So we're just going to take that one. That is a safe side to take. Go Bills with Josh Allen, the MVP. On to the next game. We got the Colts against the Rams, right? The Colts have been good with Daniel Dimes, and then you got the Rams with Matthew Stafford. I feel that Daniel Jones is going to throw an interception. He hasn't. He's gotten lucky. But I feel when he goes to LA, this Ram defense is really good. They should have won against the Eagles, and I think they're going to be hungry. I'm going to take a minus 3.5. They're going to destroy the Colts. There's no way and heck I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts on this one. On to the next game. We're going to have the Ravens against the Chiefs. Ravens actually lost against Monday night. I had them. They lost. And they're favorite right here, 2.5 against the Chiefs. Like the Kansas City Chiefs really need a win, plus 2.5. I feel this is going to be a close game. So it's going to be close. I'm going to take the Chiefs at plus 2.5. I feel the Chiefs are going to want this more, need this more, even though both teams need it because they're trying to go on top of the division. So the Chiefs have a lot of injuries, so I can see why the Ravens are the favorite. But I think this is going to be a close game. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce is going to do something, and Patrick Mahomes is going to find his weapons that he has. So what's going to be his next weapon? Like Isaiah Pacheco. What are we talking about? What is he going to do here? So I got to go with the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs on this one, plus 2.5, guys. So we're taking on the underdog. On to the next game. We got Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, and the Las Vegas Raiders, right? The Bears won against a banged-up Cowboys. The Cowboys could have done something, but they're not playing good. Do I trust them? No. So this is going to be a good one. Who's a better quarterback? I mean, Caleb Williams has more touchdowns than interceptions this season. I feel that he's done good, right? Like, can the Bears surprise? And I'm just looking at injury reports. I see the Raiders have the cornerback Johnson Jr. He's out. The other is questionable. But I feel that the Raiders got to win this game. So I'm going to go with the Raiders because I don't trust the Bears. They're going to be traveling in Las Vegas, and it's probably going to be too hot for them. And they're going to be like dehydrated from the day before if they don't have fluid. So I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one. Let's go with the Raiders -1. That game's at 125. So Geno Smith has to come back, bounce back, and Ashanti Genty. So I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one. It's going to be a close game, but let's go with the Raiders. On to the next one. Green Bay Packers against the Cowboys. This is a good game on Sunday night. We got Michael Parsons got traded from Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones is in Dallas Cowboys world, Jerry Jones world, right? So I feel that Michael Parsons has something circle. Maybe do a prop bet anytime sack for Michael Parsons over 1.5. I think he'll do 2. He's going to want to destroy it. The thing that concerns me is the Kraft is questionable for the Packers and Josh Jacobs. But even though with that, I feel that the Packers are going to come in there and destroy. A lot of Cowboys players are out. The linebacker, Overshadow's out, right? And then we got the center, Beebs out, the ankle. And then we got Winfrey, defensive tackle. I don't know. I mean, they're supposed to have Clowney, but I just think the Packers are going to come here and win. They got humiliated. They got destroyed. So bounce back, revenge, double revenge game for Michael Parsons. So we're going to go with the revenge. Green Bay Packers -6.5. I think this is a great spot. And I'm, as they say, da-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. I think this is a good spot for the Green Bay Packers, right? And on to the Monday Night Football games. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like this is the 1 minute warning with the background. Dun, dun, dun. We got the rivals here. We got the New York Jets against the Miami Dolphins. They know each other. They hate each other. I have a buddy. He always tells me, hey, are you going to take Tua Bailoa? He keeps on bombarding me and keep talking about Tua Bailoa. Well, we got the other quarterback that's going to be Tyrod Taylor. He used to be in the Chargers. Now he's with the Jets. He's going to be starting, right? So A lot of these players seem they're kind of even, but who do I trust more? I like Tua. I feel like this is a week I'm gonna trust Tua. I really liked how he. I don't know if you guys saw. So I'm going conspiracy theory with the theories right here. Tua was asked because Cam Ward has a show and he's clicking on there. Like, how do you feel that you're being criticized, Mr. Tua, that you can't do that, so you can't do that? Like, it's obviously easy to criticize me when you just have a clicker and you're clicking and you're not playing the game. You guys could criticize me. Anyone could do that better on TV. It's easier doing that than playing here on the field and you guys coming over here and doing that. I don't see you guys doing that. And I agree with you, Tua Bailoa. Not anybody can play quarterback, and you got to be great and you got to be smart and very talented. And I feel Tua Bailoa, he is smart. He's a starter, and this is the week when they're giving him extra motivation, extra fire. Then Tua Bailoa is going to get that drive. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins on this one. I feel that Tua Bailoa is going to show out and get revenge on who? On Cam Newton for calling him out. Extra motivated. And this is the game when he's going to go out there and ball out and show them like, hey, guys, I deserve to be the starter and my team's good. They're going to be playing with those crazy uniforms. I feel they have a sexier uniform. It's going to be all gray. So let's go with that cool, gray, hipster, whatever you want to call it, a baby, a bot, whatever I was trying to say, at a B, at a boom. We're going with the Miami Dolphins with Tua Bailoa. Was I trying to rhyme too much? Because that was not the point. But anyways, let's go with Tua Bailoa, Miami Dolphins. And next game, Cincinnati Bengals plus 7.5 against the Denver Broncos. Last week, I did not talk about the Denver Broncos, but this is one of my favorite games of the week. Like, gun in my head, I'm looking at Bo Nix. Like, Bo Nix, a lot of people are bashing the Denver Broncos. They lost a close game to who? The Colts. They lost a close game to who? The Chargers in the AFC division. Both of those teams are on top. So I feel that's going to prepare them mentally and stuff. And they're like 1-2. And I feel like, I don't trust Browning on the Browns team. And they got their guard out, Patrick. And even though I know the Broncos got players out, Franklin, Myers, the defensive end is out. Greenlaw's out, the linebacker. And Roach is out, defensive tackle. Sanders is out. And Burton, the fullback. I just feel that Bo Nix is going to bounce back. 7.5 points is a statement game. I didn't talk about you. And this is a game that I'm loving. Bo Nix, I think he'll feel like I'm feeling Bo Nix. And I feel like he's going to do two touchdown passes, maybe 3. He's going to go on fire. He's on fire. And I'm going to pick Bo Nix for this. And those are my picks. I try to say it fast. Make sure to like, subscribe. These are my picks. Thanks for being here. I am going to bounce back. There's only one way from doing last week. My record last week was 5-9. I could only go higher and get more wins, have a little bit more time thinking more conspiracy theories and like thinking like, yo, we're running this back old school and hope you guys enjoy. I get more. We make that money. Bling, bling. Make sure to hear my mentor tonight. I will be giving my picks tonight on Fox Sports Radio with the Ben Maller Show, guys. It starts at 11 p.m. Make sure to listen to it. Download the podcast if you can't make it live. I'll be giving my 3 best picks on there with my mentor. Big shout out to my mentor. Big love to Ben Maller. And thanks for hearing me. And I will bounce back there too because I didn't do too good. So I went not too good. So I'm going to bounce back. Listen to the podcast next week. I'm not going to tell you my record, but we're going to bounce back. This is a week when I come back and I'm going to hungry. And the revenge game. We're going to do the revenge game. It sounds like a pirate. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for liking the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And subscribe and like and comment and watch all my picks, guys. Take notes.